So first we have a C chord to a G chord, then a G chord back to a C chord. So that sounds like this. I'm doing thumb pinch. So my thumb hits the bass string that I'm trying to use from the chord, and my two fingers are just pinching on the top strings. I'm hitting the melody string with my middle finger, so that will move around a little bit, and then the pointer finger's grabbing whatever string is lower. So your melody for the first line, you can practice just picking it with your middle finger. This is the second line. Notice how I'm holding this C note down. Wow, that's because I'm going to be changing back to a C chord during that part, and I want to keep that note down in my chord. So putting those first two lines together, remember it's from a C chord to a G chord, and then a G chord and a G7 back to a C chord. So here we go. Ugh. Okay, the next thing we're going to play is an E major chord. The melody is going to be on the B string. Lay those stones, lay those stones on mine. So then you're going to play with your melody note on the third fret on the B string, making a D note, or an E7 kind of thing. And that's an F chord. So we're going from it. This is the turnaround, if you will. It's the beginning of the turnaround. Lay those stones on my head and feet. So you're going to play a little triad right here, and then put your pinky down. And then you're going to take that up to a C chord. So I'm going to play that again. Then we're playing the last 4 bars of the song. Tell them all I've gone to sleep. And that's a C to a G back to a C again. So let's try the entire song with this thumb pinch, all at the same time pattern. Putting your melody note on your middle finger, and your bass note being the lowest note of whatever chord you're playing. So that was level 1. That was step 1 of learning how to finger pick a melody. So level 2, we're going to do a couple of things. I'm going to play all the way through, so I can remind myself. Okay, we are doing a quarter note finger picking pattern. So this is a thumb pinch. Thumb pinch. I probably called the last thing thumb pinch as well, but this time it's alternating. So we're going to go thumb, and then your thumb hits another note and you pinch. So thumb by itself, then thumb hits another note and pinch. Okay. So the first thing I did was hit my C bass note and jump over a string. Thumb going way up high to hit this. We're going to an alternating thumb thing. What your thumb will eventually do. So I actually don't do a double alternating thing. I'm just jumping the thumb back and forth. And that time it only jumps one string because the other two fingers are going to hit the strings above. So one, two, three, four. That's over your G chord. So that last one is kind of just filling space. So I'll play it one more time and then you play it back. Okay, so putting those first two things together. Okay, we're going to do something very similar. This time we're changing from a G chord back to a C chord. G7 if you like, then open, open, open on top. Then your melody note is on the B string. So. Play the entire response. This is the beginning of the song, the call and the response. Freight train, run so fast. Freight train, run so fast. So I'm playing that response right now. Oh, how many times in this video will I do that? Oh, I'm going to start on the wrong chord. Let me play the entire level 2 first half. Next we're going to an E chord. So, very similar to what we played in level 1 with just... But this time all your thumb is doing is just jumping. It actually does a big jump. It does a big jump like this. The method in this step is to jump the thumb to whatever is below, whatever string is below what these two fingers are grabbing. And that'll come in when we learn to do the alternating thing in the next step. So. This is a little bit of a pattern breaker. I don't really know what I'm doing for this chord. You can't really do that because for those of you who are familiar with that alternating bass note with the F, that C note, you need that pinky for this melody note. So I'm kind of just hanging out on these 3 strings. Kind of means the thumb stays on this same string the whole time. Okay, so the development part, the turnaround part. I like to use that again as a little passing note. We'll talk about that again in our next take through. Alright, then. I messed that up. Let me play that again. Here. I like that note. Gone to sleep. Tell them all I've gone to sleep. Okay, one more time, level 2, whole way through. Then we're going to move on to level 3. Okay. Whoops. Oh. We'll add that now. Why not? messed up a couple parts. And if you caught that, good on you, because it means you were paying attention. Great. Okay, so level 3.